Welcome everyone, my name is Nina Verkoyen and today we will discuss a very important topic, individual souls. This is a concept created by our ego mind that is rooted in separation. So our ego mind creates in its own image and projects to the higher level of existence this idea of separation and calls it individual souls. Our ego mind, seeing this duality here, projects this individuality and duality that we see on this dual level of existence. It projects it and creates this idea that individuality and duality exists, but this is not the case. There is no duality, there is no individuality in truth. There is only unity, love, which is oneness. And when we talk about individual souls, we project our ego mind to the higher plane. And our goal now and the mission of the Last Truth Teachings is to free you and cleanse you from all these false concepts of old spirituality so that you could become truly who you are, the creator, capable of creating at will, using your divine will alone, without any manifestation techniques, methods, and other spiritual tools and intermediaries like visualizations, affirmations, vision boards, scripting, you name it. Your divine purpose as the creator is to learn how to create using your divine will alone. And that's only possible when you fully anchor yourself in this understanding of who you truly are, when you embody unity and oneness, because unity and oneness is what you truly are. And when you embody that, you stop seeing separation. In every aspect of your life, you stop seeing separation. You start seeing everything through the newly gained identity of oneness, through this newly gained eyes of oneness. You no longer see separation, you no longer project separateness. And your goal as the creator, once you realize the last truth of who you are, your goal is to completely reframe your perception of everything there is. Your goal is to reframe every thought you ever had, every idea, every concept you ever adopted. Your goal is to redo your thinking, your perceiving. And when you do that, you come to this realization that truly there's no separation in anything or anywhere. And you no longer believe in individual souls. You realize that there is only one shared soul, so to speak, only one shared highest self, which is the creator, or God, or source consciousness. We all have one higher self. That which you call for in your meditations, in your prayers, is that which I call for or connect with. We all have one true self, our self of unity, our self of oneness, our self of God, our God self. This one shared self of ours, self of unity, expresses itself through millions and millions of physical bodies. So we all have different physical bodies, unique individual physical bodies, materialized here on this level of existence where duality exists, but we all have just one shared true self, which is the creator, on the higher level of existence, on the level of unity and oneness. As Plotinus, this ancient philosopher, once said, he truly got it. He said, there are many physical bodies, but there is only one soul that is dispersed among those physical bodies. So we need to cleanse ourselves from these concepts of old spirituality, from these old paradigms that we as a collective are now ready to outgrow. And we are ready to take more responsibility because the creator is full responsibility, to know that you are the source of everything, and everything is your creation. So we are ready as a collective to get to this new level of responsibility, this new level of freedom that comes with this realization and this responsibility level. And also we are ready for this new level of unity, this new level of oneness. I actually have a term that I coined for that. I call it a unity index. Unity index is the degree to which you can embody oneness and unity in your perception. And this is a sliding scale. Unity index is not something that is like a mummified and it's like 40% your unity index and it doesn't change. No, this is something that we're constantly sliding up and down. And our unity index just simply represents the degree of oneness that we can hold in ourselves, that we can withstand, because it's not so easy. Our mind is limited and our consciousness is also limited. So it takes a spiritual effort, and it takes time to become more expansive in our consciousness and to be able to actually invite all this unity and oneness into us. And the more expanded your consciousness is, the higher your unity index is, and the more you're capable of perceiving everything, every thought of yours, every concept, every idea that you bump into in this life. You will be able to perceive that through the eyes of oneness and unity, and not through the eyes of separation, of fear, or your ego mind, which are all synonyms. So this is our goal, to stop projecting duality from this level of perception to the level of truth and unity. On that level, there is no duality, there is no individuality, and there are no individual souls that are separate from each other, that can maybe even interact with each other, like this old spirituality tells us. And there are no soul contracts. You see, from this one false idea of individual souls, so many other false spiritual beliefs arise. If we believe in individual souls, then we start believing in individual soul contracts, and we start believing in soulmates and in karma and reincarnation, because reincarnation is what an individual soul goes through and experiences. So from that one perception of separation, so many different distortions arise. And the goal of the Last Truth teachings is to free you from that information that is no longer valuable. So that was maybe valuable and it served you before. It served your old identity. And we simply couldn't, as a collective, accept the truth. But now I feel, I sense, and I know that we are ready to let go of that illusion of separation on a more deeper level, and we are ready to upgrade and see everything as is, with less distortions. And you become free when you realize this unity in this particular context. You become free from all those limiting ideas about particular soulmates and soul contracts that you actually self-prescribe. I'm going to make a new video about that, about how we self-prescribe difficult life lessons and scenarios when we believe in life as a school, and when we believe that we as an individual soul self-prescribed some soul contract that we need to fulfill here, that we need to go through. I will make a new video about that, but just for your understanding, if you're here, if you are listening to these words that are actually coming from you to you, this is something that you've decided to bring up to the surface of your consciousness. These are not my words. This is something that you as the creator created and manifested for yourself. And if you're hearing these words, it means that you are ready for this upgrade, for this more advanced understanding and realization about who you truly are, about how this world works, about what souls are, whether they exist or not. So you are ready for this new level of oneness and unity, and I congratulate you with that, because this is not what many people will accept nowadays. So it is truly advanced spiritual information that you've created for yourself, you revealed for yourself, and you're ready for it. You're ready for this new level of knowing yourself and expressing yourself as the creator, as oneness, as unity. Let me know in the comments below if you resonated with this particular video, with this topic. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.